This facility gives us amazing capacity that we've never ever had.
It's a celebration of the achievements to date and the optimism in future achievements.
It's a key moment for Volition because this facility will allow us to anchor our R&D efforts and speed up our product development, product validation.
We have a fantastic team from many countries now, all coming together. It's really quite special.
I'm close to the city of Namur in Belgium. As you can see, there's quite a party going on because I've been following the development of Volition RX. This is the launch of their new Belgium facility. And as you're about to find out, that marks a major milestone in the progress of this business.
The lab we've built is much larger, at over 20,000 square feet, allows us to have a much larger team, much more automation. So with a very large purpose-built laboratory, robotic capacity, and even small things like much larger freezer capacity. So they're very large -80 freezers. We'll now have 4 in this facility, as well as all the other things. So it's incredibly important for our growth as a company.
And this is the beating heart of the new facility here in Namur. Investment in state-of-the-art automated equipment, and that's going to dramatically increase the capacity to carry out testing not only for samples here in Belgium or Europe, but on an international scale.
This facility will allow us to react to all the demands that might come from Asia or from the United States. So we're going to create momentum in those countries. So we have 3 platforms. So the first platform is called TCANs. We have 4 of these TCANs in this room, and these TCANs allow us to process serum samples from patients. One machine processes around 800 samples a day. We recently invested in a gyros machine, and that machine allows to speed up the discovery of biomarkers because we're constantly looking for new biomarkers that would add up to our tests to improve the performance of our Nu.Q products. We have a third platform which is called the Dynex machine. The Dynex machine, which is used in clinical labs or in hospitals, and our Nu.Q products are validated on those machines.
So here you have clinical sample from patients, and we can run more than 3,000 samples per day thanks to this machine.
We have a really new R&D laboratory, and we can have 24 different scientists working there. Then we have another lab which are here with the automated platform. So in R&D we develop and discover all the new biomarkers for cancer diagnosis. And then we can validate them and run large clinical studies thanks to the automated system.
To do the clinical testing, you need to use large populations of patients, and the only way to feasibly test in finite time is to use robotics. And you've seen a number of machines today. There'll be more purchased, and it's sort of multiplied in the last 2 years the ability of the company to process samples by almost 100-fold. And that's important in getting new products developed and certainly in getting them to the market.
Yes, I think we've been very, very good with the Walloon region where we are in Belgium. They've provided us with a lot of money for these facilities, a lot of money for the research, and we've really given back to them. We've hired over a dozen very highly qualified people, and we aim to hire at least a dozen more in the next 12 months. And these are the jobs people really want: high-tech, PhDs, really cutting-edge stuff. So it's a win-win situation. We get a lot of regional support. They get cutting-edge science research happening right here in the heart of Belgium.
For all healthcare companies, there's a long runway to actually turning revenue and actually making a product. But as you can see from the facility here today, a lot of investment has already gone in to actually putting together the right technology, to actually building out the lab facilities with the support from the local region. And really, now Volition's really poised for prime time. So I think 2017 is going to be a really interesting year for the company.
A company like us, we don't have one thing happening in a year's time. There's binary. We're pushing on many fronts. We're pushing the triage test in Europe, in Asia. We're starting the big US trials very soon. We'll have some news on that in the short term. And also the frontline test. With this new facility, we're pushing very strongly to become a frontline test, not just the triage test. So we'll have more news on that later this year as well. A lot of pharma companies in particular have one event they're waiting for in 3 years. It's yes or no. That's very binary. Given we're a low-cost test, given we have so many trials going in so many areas, we achieving a lot of different things. So I think investors really shouldn't look at it, is this one thing going to happen in 3 or 6 months or 2 months, but see it as a huge wave of different things happening.
I just want to thank all of you for your commitment to what we're doing. I think it's fantastic.
It's a very, very important product. I mean, if we can prolong people's lives through early diagnosis of cancer, then we're into a huge market. We've got North America, South America, the whole world requires this product.
So an interesting day here, state-of-the-art investment that we've said, and we're told a bright future ahead. This is Nick Wood with Volition RX in Namur, Belgium.